achieve these braids, you'll need rubber band, leave-in conditioner, a brush, and mousse. I went ahead and sectioned my hair into 5 braids just to make it a little bit easier. Parts aren't straight, but it will get there. So you're going to cut each row into 3 to 4 sections, and then you're going to apply edge control to separate each section. So I'm loving this music. This is the New York Bodega summertime music. If you're from New York, you already know. Okay, so you'll need to try to put the hair into the rubber bands, but it gets a little bit hard because there's always going to be little pieces flying into your section. So you just want to make sure you comb it out and separate it as you go. I'm using 2 rubber bands. I see that a lot of people like to use the clear elastic band. I personally can't use that because my hair will slip right out of these braids within maybe a day of working out. So this here is the reason why a lot of people don't like to use the rubber bands. It gets really tight, but you just want to make sure that you're not in excruciating pain. You want to make sure you put your head forward just to test to see how tight it is. No, there's nothing worse than when the back of your hair is pulling and those little bumps get back there, and that is how. I had to cut a lot of this video out because I couldn't stop laughing about my appearance. I look like Angelica's doll from the Rugrats, like so bad. But here's my sections. It looks pretty even. I'm using the pre-stretch expression kanekelon hair in 42 inches. So I'm going to prep the hair. I'm going to split one of the packages into 2 and rest them aside. This is exactly what I see that the Africans do when I go get my hair braided. So I'm just following their steps. So I'm going to cut this music off so you guys can hear every detail, the important stuff. So this is the hardest part, so I'm going to slow it down a bit. So you're taking one of the halves that you put aside and you're going to twist it and interlock them. Here's a closer look, so just pay attention so that you get this right. I slow down the video so that you guys can rewind if you need to, if you need a little bit more time. All right, so it's time to grab. So you're going to grab your hair with your right hand as you're holding the knot. And you're going to begin to braid and pass your hair into that middle hook. Now you only have 3 strands in your hand, so just braid like you regularly would. So this is my first time ever trying box braids on myself. Like, I'm a hairstylist, but I know box braids and all that stuff is not my forte. Like, first of all, it hurts your hand. Like, I go to sleep sometimes and my hands hurt from my regular services, but doing this all day as a profession, it's so strenuous on your hands. So I give it up to the Africans for doing what they do because it is a lot. So I realized that the hair was a little bit too short for me. The fact that it's 42 inches, it's going to end up being around 24 when I'm finished braiding it out. So I just added some hair into it so that it can be a little bit longer. I'll show you guys exactly what I do in a second. So I was like struggling a bit, but it was just me overthinking how to apply the hair. Either over or under, it doesn't matter as long as you can't see where you extended the braid. That's why if like you guys ever tried doing knotless, like knotless braids are so hard because you have to continuously add hair to make it look like there's no hair added in there. It's looking a little janky, but we're gonna fix it. All right, so I'm showing you guys one more braid. And I'm doing one more braid to show you how to successfully apply the braiding hair so that you can't see it. No worse feeling than what just happened. Like when the hair gets stuck into another hair, you're trying to pull it out and it feels like death. Like just make sure that doesn't happen because you're gonna end up popping your hair trying to take it out.
How do you know where to add in?
You can feel it getting smaller. So that was my little sister asking when to add. And that's a really good question because as you're braiding, you'll feel the braid getting smaller. And if you don't add it at the right time, your braid is going to look like you did it. And that's not the goal. So if the braid starts to feel thin, move up a little bit, unravel the braid, and apply the hair into it and continue. If you need to make it a little bit longer, do it again. So this is basically a feed-in braid, and it's hard. Like I had to hold it under my chin. I had to use my resources to make this braid whatever it could possibly be, but it worked. So whatever you need to do, if you need to hold it with your hand, your chin, your toe, whatever it is, like just do it. As long as the braid's gonna be cute. Okay, so I finished one side and I'm gonna braid out the ends. I'm not really too worried about the ends because I'm gonna dip them in hot water anyway. I'm gonna finish up the other side off camera and I'm gonna boil the hot water so that I can dip my ends. At this point, my hair was so stiff, like bamboo stiff. But once I dipped it into the hot water, I did I dipped more than just my ends. I dipped the whole thing because I didn't want the hair to be so stiff. I'm happy I did that actually because it made the hair relax a lot. Like, look at the difference. Oh, she cute, cute. Mine is my edges. Like, I tried. I tried. Completely natural, and I couldn't find the edge control that I wanted for my real hair. But this is the back. So y'all gotta give me props. I didn't do too bad for my first time. And I added some clips to make it look real cute. If you guys like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. I gotta go clean my closet now, so I'll see you guys in my next video.